Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the life-changing power of The One Thing by Gary Keller. Get ready to uncover the secrets to success, productivity, and focus as we go through each chapter of this incredible book. Chapter 1, The One Thing. In Chapter 1, titled The One Thing, Gary Keller introduces the concept that can change the way we approach our goals. He emphasizes the importance of identifying the one thing that, when accomplished, can make everything else easier or even unnecessary. This chapter is like a compass, guiding us toward our true priorities by asking the question, what's the one thing I can do, such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? Keller illustrates this concept through engaging anecdotes and examples, making it clear that focusing on one pivotal task can lead to extraordinary results. Chapter 1 sets the stage for the entire book, challenging us to find our one thing and channel our efforts towards it. Chapter 2, The Domino Effect. In Chapter 2, The Domino Effect, Keller explores the idea that small actions can have significant consequences in our lives. He likens these actions to a chain reaction of dominoes, where one push can set off a series of events. By understanding this principle, we learn to recognize that success isn't about doing everything perfectly, but rather doing the right things, consistently. Keller illustrates this concept through inspiring stories of individuals who achieved great success by focusing on their one thing, whether in business or personal life. This chapter serves as a motivational reminder that our small, deliberate actions can lead to remarkable outcomes. Chapter 3, Success Leaves Clues. Chapter 3, titled Success Leaves Clues, highlights the idea that successful people leave behind patterns and clues that we can learn from. Keller encourages readers to study the habits, strategies, and philosophies of those who have achieved their goals. By following these patterns, we can emulate their success and apply it to our own lives. The chapter emphasizes the importance of not reinventing the wheel, but rather learning from the wisdom of those who have come before us. Keller reminds us that you don't need to be a genius, you just need to be consistently smart, reinforcing the idea that success is attainable through consistent, focused efforts. Chapter 4, The Focusing Question. In Chapter 4, The Focusing Question, Keller introduces a powerful tool for decision-making and prioritization. He presents the question, what's the one thing I can do, such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? This question acts as a guiding principle in helping individuals determine their most critical tasks and priorities. Keller provides practical advice on how to apply this question in both personal and professional contexts, enabling readers to make more effective choices and eliminate distractions. This chapter empowers us to simplify our decision-making process and stay focused on the actions that truly matter. Chapter 5, The Path to Great Answers. Chapter 5, The Path to Great Answers, delves into the art of asking better questions. Keller asserts that the quality of our questions directly impacts the quality of our answers and, consequently, our results. He encourages us to embrace the focusing question as a tool for seeking clarity and direction in any situation. Keller's insights demonstrate that success isn't just about working harder, but about working smarter by asking the right questions. He reminds us that success is actually a short race, a sprint fueled by discipline just long enough for habit to kick in and take over. This chapter teaches us to harness the power of inquiry to unlock our full potential. Chapter 6, The 6 Lies Between You and Success. In Chapter 6, Keller exposes the 6 lies between you and success, which are common misconceptions that hinder our progress. These lies include multitasking, the idea that everything matters equally, the belief that willpower is always on call, and others. Keller debunks these myths, providing evidence and real-world examples to illustrate their falsehoods. By recognizing these lies, readers can free themselves from self-imposed limitations and focus on what truly matters. This chapter serves as a wake-up call, challenging us to reevaluate our beliefs and habits that may be holding us back from success. Chapter 7, The Myth of Multitasking. Chapter 7, The Myth of Multitasking, dives deep into the fallacy of multitasking. Keller makes a compelling case against the idea that juggling multiple tasks simultaneously is productive. He argues that multitasking leads to decreased efficiency, errors, and a lack of true focus. Through practical examples and scientific studies, Keller highlights the benefits of single tasking and staying fully engaged in one activity at a time. His message is clear: multitasking is a lie, and it's time to embrace the power of concentrated effort and focus. Chapter 8. The Simple Path to Productivity. Moving to Chapter 8. The Simple Path to Productivity. Keller provides a straightforward approach to increasing productivity by concentrating on your most important task. Chapter 9. The 3 Commitments. Chapter 9. The 3 Commitments outlines the commitments required to follow the one thing philosophy: time blocking, following the priority, and living by the planning process. Chapter 10. The 4 Thieves. Chapter 10 highlights the 4 thieves that steal your productivity: inability to say no, fear of chaos, poor health habits, and an environment that doesn't support your goals. Chapter 11. The Journey. Finally, in Chapter 11, The Journey, Keller reminds us that success is a lifelong journey. It's not about reaching a destination, but continually focusing on the one thing that matters most. Accountability lessons. Before we wrap up, let's discuss 3 key accountability lessons from The One Thing. Prioritize ruthlessly. Identify your one thing and make it a non-negotiable priority. Create a habit of time blocking. Allocate specific time for your one thing daily. Stay committed. Consistency is the key to long-term success. Leadership takeaways. And now, 3 leadership takeaways for applying the one thing principles. Lead by example. Demonstrate the power of focus to your team. Encourage the one thing mindset. Help your team identify their crucial tasks. Foster a supportive environment. Create a workplace that facilitates productivity. That's a wrap for our journey through The One Thing by Gary Keller. Remember, success is not about doing everything. It's about doing the right thing. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more great content, and share it with your friends. Until next time, let's go and make our one thing count.